Hi and happy newish year. The CellarHand team's been off the airways for a little while, but we're back with a bang in 2021. We've got our February newsletter out now and it's absolutely packed with good stuff. On the domestic front, we've got a couple of A-list releases. Firstly, from Yeringberg, that icon of the Yarra Valley, we have Sandra de Pury's 2018 suite of wines. All six of them looking great. For me, the Marsanne Roussanne and the Shiraz looking particularly good, and also, of course, that Cabernet blend, always fantastic, looking absolutely gorgeous in 2018. Then over in Margaret River from Yallingup in WA, we have the Nocturne wines. That's Alana and Julian Langworthys 2019 Chardonnay and Cabernet Sauvignon. Another great release. Those wines never hang around. It's always a blink and you miss it release. Super popular. We've been with them now since the 2015 release. That was the first set of single vineyard wines. Every year they do not hang around, and once again they're looking spectacular in 2019. And it's really overseas that dominates the rest of the news. France, a lot of it. From Champagne we have Jacquesson, and their 743 cuvée has just landed. That's based on the 2015 vintage, a lovely harvest for the Chiquet brothers over there. And also their 738 Dégorgement Tardif, so that wine based on the 2010 vintage. And that was a real crowd favourite actually when the original wine was released. Now with a lot more time on lees, that 738 is really going to cause a stir. We're also doing a bit of a tour of Burgundy. We've got 2018 Chablis Premier Cru and Grand Cru from Louis Michel. Also we've got Guillaume Michel's 2019 Village Chablis. That's another lovely rendition of that wine. Then over in Meursault we've got a couple of releases. We've got the 2018s from Elsa and Adèle Matrot. They're whites only at the moment. So Bourgogne Blanc from them, very popular wine, been sold out for a little while. So we've now got 2018 Bourgogne Chardonnay from the sisters at Matrot, as well as a couple of Premier Cru wines as well from Perrières, also from Puligny, Montrachet from the Combettes. And then also in Meursault we've got the wines from Latour-Giraud. So we probably let these fly under the radar a bit. Super wines from Jean-Pierre Latour, super pure mineral driven Chardonnay with lovely limey extract, great limestoney drive. They're really super. We've got a Bourgogne Chardonnay as well from 2018 there, as well as Premier Cru from Genévrière and from Perrières, and also a superb Narvaux. Then we go to Bonhomme in the Mâconnais, so a bit further south there, more Chardonnay, including this lovely 2019 Mâcon Village old vine wine from André Bonhomme. This is based on 50-year-old plus vines. Superb entrance to this domain in Viré-Classé. We've also got other wines from vines up to 100 years old down there, all on limestoney soils. Superb expression of ripe Chardonnay from the south of Burgundy from André Bonhomme. Also, even further south in Burgundy, we've got the Beaujolais wines from Piron. So we've had a few of those. We've had the Beaujolais Village from 2019 for a while. We had the Fleury very briefly before Christmas and it flew out the door. We've got a bit more of that Fleury from 2019, as well as Pury and the top cuvée from Dominique Piron. That's the Morgon Côte du Py. Always a superb wine. A little bit, I suppose, more in the Burgundian fashion. That one, a little bit more structure. It'll live for a while, but it's always pretty delicious drinking in the early going too. And the last thing in France, we have Freddy and Philippe Blanck, the cousins from Alsace. We've got some new wines from them. We ran out of almost everything apart from the Pinot Blanc before Christmas. We've got new Pinot Gris from 2019, as well as Riesling from Domaine Paul Blanck. And then we're over to Italy, where of course Barolo 2016 caused a massive stir because it was a superb harvest for those guys. And the wines from Vira and Luigi Baudana, not surprisingly, ran out in the blink of an eye last year. I'm really pleased to say we've got a bit more, very, very tiny quantities of the Barolo, but Albe is a cracker. That's the 3 Cru blend that the Vira family does. It's looking superb in 2016, so we've got a bit of that. Do not hesitate to get your hands on it. And from almost neighbouring Barbaresco, we've got the wines from Claudia and Silvia Ciliuti, another pair of sisters doing brilliant things over at Ciliuti. We've got Barbera from 2018 and Barbaresco Cru wines from 2017 from Ciliuti. And La Spinetta, staying up in Piedmont, we've got the first ever Timorasso from those guys. So superb example of that rare ancient white grape variety. Lovely textural, fresh, beautiful wine from 2019, and the first one that they produced. 25-year-old vines actually, so there's plenty of heritage there, but it's the first one that La Spinetta has produced and released over here. So do not hesitate to get your hands on that. There's also a bit of Barbaresco, Barolo, etc. from La Spinetta. So plenty of excitement from Italy. And then just one more from further afield, Zora, the superb Armenian grower from their ancient vines up in the mountains of Violet Sword over there. We have the new Areni Noir Karasi, that's the amphora raised Areni Noir, indigenous grape over in Armenia that some say crosses kind of Sangiovese, Nebbiolo, with perhaps a hint of Pinot Noir, but anyway, superb grape in its own right. But of course that's lovely, a lovely trio of grapes to be compared with, and that wine from 2018 is an absolute cracker. We've got that with the white as well, the Voski, another really special couple of wines from Zoric Garibian from Zora. So that's all here now, ready for you to tuck into and celebrate. You can check it all out by visiting www.cellarhand.store or get in touch with us anyway. That's www.cellarhand.store. Please get in touch. We hope you'll want to discover more about these wines and hopefully get around to enjoying some. But in the meantime, cheers.